Our planned track from Hartman Bay around to Woburn Bay. We start the motor and set the revs at about 1000 to produce enough power to run the windlass to lift our anchor. The first job is to retrieve enough anchor chain so we can remove our snubber. We use a simple rolling hitch instead of fancy chain hooks that works just fine on Annecam. Once we have the snubber line secured, now comes the serious job of retrieving the anchor chain which has not been moved for 42 days. It does take a while to retrieve 75 metres or 240 feet of anchor chain. We are anchored in just over 10 metres of water here in Hartman Bay, and that's why we have so much chain out to cope with all of the weather conditions and sea conditions we may encounter. We find the only real issue we have with Greg, our Mantis 65 anchor, is breaking it out of the bottom when it's time to put it back on the roller. We keep a constant watch on the boats around us to make sure we're not going to get too close during this whole process. The Mantis 65 fits perfectly on our bow roller without any modifications at all. Annie checks the electronic charts on her iPad just to make sure we can navigate through this maze of unmarked reefs. We wave goodbye to some of our neighbours who happen to be up at this hour of the morning. We find the easiest way out of any tight spot is to go back out on exactly the same track we laid down when we came in. Out around the front of Hog Island. Even though there are some channel markers here, there is a distinct lack of top marks, navigational aids, to mark where the reefs are and where we should be going. We made it. The anchor's down, and here we are, sitting in this beautiful spot in Woburn Bay.